This video covers the D flat major scale. D flat is the first scale in the group 2 scales. So group 1 includes C, G, D, A, and E major and minor scales, and that's because they all have the same fingering. So when I teach these scales to students, we do all the group 1 scales first. Then, when they've got all those scales down, we move on to group 2. So group 2 starts with D flat, we have A flat, E flat, and B flat. These scales are all in group 2 because they either have the same or really similar fingering groups that they use. So let's take a look at the notes in D flat major before we actually try to play the scale. So you notice that this scale has all 5 black keys in it. So previously, with a scale like G major, for instance, you would remember the scale by the black keys, right? You just got one, F sharp. But with D flat, we do the inverse. We use the white keys. So if you think, okay, I'm playing all the black keys, and the only keys that I have left in D flat major are F and C, it's a lot easier to make that visual grid, that visual understanding of the scale before you start to play it. All right, let's find those right-hand groups. So D flat major is usually the first scale that I teach where the group does not start on the root of the scale. So normally like C major, we just put our thumb over C and boom, there's our group of 3. But because of the way the fingering works in this scale, the thumb's actually going to be playing on the only white keys, F and C. Our first group of 3 is going to start on C. So C, D flat, and E flat. That's our first group of 3. Press it down, take a look at it. Right? Your scale is actually going to start on this second finger when you play the D flat. But the reason that we play the group on C is that you can see the fingering relationship. So now that we got that group of 3, we're going to move our thumb to our group of 4. So that thumb goes to F, second finger over G flat, third finger over A flat, and fourth finger over B flat. Take a look at that group. You'll notice that you're playing the whole chunk of 3 black keys here, right? When we move back down to our group of 3, so watch that third finger move to E flat, second finger over D flat, thumb over C. Boom, you got the group of 2 black keys with the thumb at the bottom. So let's go group of 4 with the thumb on F, and let's go back down group of 3 with the third finger on E flat. Alright, now we're going to try and play our right hand groups 2 octaves. So same thing, that thumb is over C, second finger over D flat, third finger over E flat, we got our group of 3. And now we're going to move our thumb to our group of 4 on F. We're going to move to our group of 3 on C. We're going to move to that group of 4 on F. And then we're going to move to that last group of 3 starting on C. Now the same thing back down. Right, let's watch that fourth finger land on the B flat, boom, get that group of 4. Watch that third finger, our group of 3, move to E flat, group of 3. Then we're gonna get that next group of 4, fourth finger over B flat, and we're gonna get that last group of 3, third finger over E flat. Now for the left hand. So our left hand also is different from our group 1 scales. It's not going to start on the pinky. Instead, we're going to put our third finger over D flat, and this is our group of 3. So we have D flat, E flat, and our thumb is on F. Now you're going to notice that your thumbs, just like in the right hand, are going to be playing on the white keys. So we got this group of 3 here. Now let's watch our group of 4. So we're going to get that fourth finger to G flat, third finger to A flat, second finger to B flat, and then that thumb is over C. So that's your group of 4 right there. And then let's watch that thumb go down to F. Let's play the group of 3. Up to the group of 4, fourth finger over G flat. That pinky is staying right there. It's not playing anything. Thumb is over C. And then back down to the group of 3. Thumb on F. Alright, now we're going to try that left hand group 2 octaves. So that third finger is over D flat. We got our group of 3. Watch that thumb on F. We're going to move that fourth finger to our group of 4 on G flat. Thumbs over C. Third finger to D flat. We're moving up to that group of 3. Now we're going to move up to that group of 4. And we're going to move up to that group of 3 on D flat. Now same thing back down. So let's watch that thumb move to C for our group of 4. We're going to watch the thumb keep moving down to F for our group of 3. We're going to move that hand down. Thumb goes to C for our group of 4. And our last group of 3, the thumb goes to F. So just like with all scales and exercises, before you go hands together, make sure you feel comfortable hands separate. Always pay attention when you eventually do try and go hands together, the fingering relationship. Because if you're trying to think like left and then right, like at the same time, it's really hard to get it to work out. But if you can see how they work together, so just like in our group 1 scales, right? The third fingers always played together and the thumbs always played on the roots. In the D flat scale, your thumbs are going to play together on every F and every C. So when you put your hands together, do it without a metronome at first, take your time, and really use that thumb relationship to help you figure out which finger is going to cross over next. And then when you feel ready, comfortable, and confident, throw it in with the metronome. That is the D flat major scale. I really hope it was helpful. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, let me know how it was for you. And if you appreciate the content, don't forget, check out the link to the merch store at the bottom of the video. Every little bit helps. I put all this content out for free just because I think everyone should be able to learn music if they really want to. Yeah, so good luck practicing. Stay powerful, y'all.